Oh, you're broke again, bro? I'm doing a couple of them today, Twitching. I might go back. Oh, holy. My phone's on. Uh, I'll probably do these two, maybe a few more of these. I don't know yet. I got home and I spent some time there and went and got that rod and reel at Norway, so I'm kind of excited to use that as well. I went over there and did the grind real quick and put a little clip together. Man, that was hard. I got it figured out though, but man, I got off on a mountain and holy cow, that was quite the hike to get that lure there at the end for sure. So I got the rod, reel, and lure there from Norway. So I'm getting ready to go in and play this. Now, what was you saying, bro? You were liking the tips, but you ended up getting broke again on Fishing Planet here. I hope I got my X Series popper. I do. My line's alright. My leader matches. Oh, did I bring a bottom rod or no? FMC, it's just going to take you a while. My best advice is to grind there, depending on what level you're at. Go from Lone Star Lake, farm those spotted bass, and then go to Emerald just because it's a lot easier. You're still stuck on that gold burbot, bro. But yeah, go from there to Emerald. Did I not bring Dead Nabari? Of course I didn't. Let's start with a float. Alright, boys, let's get in here and get this thing done. Do I got a net? I hope. Yes, I do. Alright, fellas, let's see how bad this run can be. Good or bad. Don't know. I can get anywhere from 5 to 12 in this thing. All depends. Okay, yeah, I got a little thing on the Emerald guide. I just now started putting guides together, and now you're broke. Well, pick a spot. If you have to, gaming, go back to Lone Star, bro, and bank you up some money and pay attention to the license fees and your travel fees and make sure you're set up to go to the next lake. And then when you get there, stay there for a while, even if it's boring. I keep making this analogy. It's almost like doing chores or work. You have to do your chores and your work before you can have fun. So everybody's went through that grind, man. I do both, Nedla. I've just been having a little fun on that angler, but I'm not giving up on Fishing Planet. I'm still gonna play Fishing Planet. It's just if there's comps that I just don't really like and I don't enjoy, I'm just not gonna put myself through the torture. So I'll play in a lot of the good ones. So about 75% of them I play in. Some of them I'm just kind of scratched off my list because I just don't enjoy them. Yeah, Emerald is a really long grind for sure, but it's just you're quick on the fish, and if you just focus on those night peaks, man. All right, let's hope I get something that resembles a bite rate. Preferably this spot's active. Oh, great. Yeah, I would go from that. I like going from. I was about the same, man. I went from Everglades. Unless you get boring, stay at Emerald until you got the gear and stuff to go to the Everglades. I also got a little Everglade tip thing up as well somewhere on my playlist. Why is there not a man? There we go. What's up, Tony? But I don't get bit off here on my fluoro I'm running. There's a trophy, but it's small. Guy was kind of hoping for a better kicker. You got a gold walleye? Awesome, man. I went and got that Norway rod, Tony, off stream there. Oh, that took a while, about an hour and a half, I think, to get that thing done. getting a very quick bite rate, boys. I'm going to tell you that. It is not going very fast. Come on. I'm gonna have to make moves, fellas. They're not giving me a very fast bite. Almost like I would expect. I just got on, Berg. I was doing missions, or I did a thing off stream to get this big rod and reel for the angler. So this is my first comp. It's going slow, man. Going slow. Hopefully it picks up here. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. How you been, Dutch? I ain't seen you in a couple days, man. I feel like they're dialing me up for around for only like 5 or 6 in this thing. It's so slow. Yeah, it's slow now. Holy cow. Only one fish here? What in the hell? So if one of these spots are active, if I don't pick up, I'm gonna put on crayfish. Well, I don't know what it is, man, Bergie. The more and more I play in these comps, it's sometimes you can do everything different and they still don't. I've got as high as 11 or 12 in this and still took 5th because of my kicker. And then sometimes I'll come through doing the same thing, Berg, and they give me 4, 5 or 6 or something silly. Kind of feels like this round. But yeah, Cold Crider had helped me on this one, and of course I do throw a popper here and there. Like right now, it's like, I mean, you can't sit and wait too long. You got to find an active marker. But sometimes your tiles are just not active, Bergie. The more and more I play in these things, the more I've noticed it. Especially the bait ones. The only thing I really picked up on is either switch bait or try to throw a popper, man. I haven't played in this one in a while, but I had it down enough to where I knew I could score well. I did. Come on, bro. There's got to be one active over here. Eight minutes in, and I got two goer. That means I'm on pace for like 6 unless it heats up. I'm probably going to do the Eyed, maybe the Jack, and then I'll probably, for sure, the Bloody Threat tonight. That's one of my favorite. Even though I hadn't pedestaled, and I don't know what it is about the Bloody Threat. I like that one. I just like it. Even if I have a bad run, I still like it. For Gold Sauger, I was trying I was having okay luck with the tube. What was I using though? I was trying the 5s, man. I never did get the 6. I tried using a 6. My guess would be a 6 and a jig head, man. A jig head 6 if you can cast it enough. That would be my guess, bro. But yeah, I like the Bloody Threat. The Eyed can be fun if you're getting a bite rate. But I've been broken bite rated in that almost as much as the big bowfin hunting. So I have a love-hate relationship with the Eyed. But that one can be really fun too. All right, Dutch, you're not missing much. I'm just going around here trying to see why these aren't biting. Come on, bro. Maybe some ribs. I just had some ribs again the other day. Well, yeah, let's hope, Berg. I've got 27, 28, and 32 in that, and I've still never pedestaled. The time I got 32, I missed it by a half a pound or something stupid. It was so annoying. But yeah, see, this one right here, if somebody else was playing in this, they would already reset 14 times. I don't know why it just has to go cold like this. No, I didn't see, and my grandson was just born, so I'll stream for a little bit tomorrow, then I'm gonna be out of town till Sunday, Berg, but I'll look at it at some point. Remind me, and when I get back, I can join it. I'm gonna sign up for as well at some point. I just haven't had time to mess with it. But yeah, my oldest son just had so in other words, I'm a grandpa now, boys, and me and the wife are flying out of town for a few days to go see our grandbaby. Okay, well, this is fair. Is it the depth? Is it the depth, or they just feels like they're just screwing me? Feels like they're just screwing me. Thanks, man. Yes, sir. Oh, that orchard trout I got was amazing. I was going to doing a mission too, Tony, and cast it what for seemed like being eternity, and I ended up I was trying to get a gold one and got the diamond, so it was a surprise. Wow, I mean they're not giving me nothing. Two bites. Oh man, come on, game. And you guys see why I've been playing the angler more. I don't know, boys. I can tell you if the huge eye goes like this, I don't even know if I'll finish it. I'd rather enjoy myself on a video game than just know you're not going to get a bite. I need to adjust these things at some point. There's a fake bite. See if it even comes back. Probably won't. That was just a swim off. Got about 6 markers for these things, and I've hit 5 of them. Or no, 4 of them. Come on, Fishing Planet. Go a little deeper, maybe. I can usually get 3 off of this marker. Sometimes 4. It's just thought it's only giving me 1. Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. I could usually get anywhere from 9 to 12 on this, man. I'm not using a leader and I'm using fluoro, bro. I appreciate it, Pat. I can also usually get them on a popper. And I got the mark to the left you're talking about as well. 12-inch leader. Pat, I appreciate it, man. Richard, how you doing, buddy? All getting tortured in the Gar thing here, Richard. And then unfortunately I got the huge eye up next. I can only imagine how that one's going to go. I went over on the angler and went to Norway and I got that rod, reel, and lure. Boy, that took some time. Hey, Raphael, how you been, buddy? But I watched my buddy X Series Rodrigo do this one a week or so ago because I had missed it. And I watched him do it and because I was playing in the carp thing. And I watched my buddy Rodrigo do this X Series Rodrigo, and they gave him 5 as well. I think he uses large minnows and stuff, but I'm doing good, man, doing good. I haven't really got to use it. I just did it enough to get the mission, and I just got the lure, so I haven't really got to use it other than to catch one fish. But yeah, it's been this here's just they're just dealing me up a bad round, man. I did 15, I did 20, try 12. Looks like they're going to give me about 5. They're giving me that Rodrigo run he got not too long ago. But that's alright. Got to be winners and got to be losers. Yeah, I think 2 missions left, man. Got 2 left. Or 2 left on the on that first map anyway. But it's the sauger and the damn sunfish, man. I don't know. I was wanting to go play around with that new rod I got, so I might go try to catch some pike and muskie or something bigger. But I'll definitely play in the Bloody Threat later. I'm debating if I want to play in the hit the line jack thing or not. Is he gonna come back? Swim off? No, he's there. Uh-oh, I might get my line bit off here, fellas. It's only happened to me once, but this one might be a big one. I gotta be careful. I'm running without a leader, fellas. Uh-oh. I've been bit off not too long ago doing this. I got a nice one. I think he bought me a 90-pounder. Maybe 80. We'll take him, fellas. I wish I could get 5 more, Raphael. I wish. My timer seemed off when I first started 2 minutes. Yeah, I've got a lot of them, Richard. At least on that one. It's the only thing I can find that I haven't did is the Saga and the Dam. But both of those missions, man, they're torture. Alright, it's dead. Raphael, if I could just get 2 more with the run I've had in this, I'll be happy, man. No, they're gonna stone me here at the end. Yeah. Sometimes it just gives you a decent. Sometimes, Raphael, you'll find if you're playing it enough, when you're playing these things enough, as many things you want to get in your head, it's just kind of boils down to your tiles being active or not. I mean, you can only do so much depth on your float lure selection, but sometimes they just won't hit unless you throw a popper out. That's the weirdest thing. And then all of a sudden they activate for a little bit, and then it just shuts right back off. Come on, you spike lagging son of a gun. Damn. Wish they'd fix that. Yeah, I got it equipped, man. I got a trophy with it already, man. Yes, sir. I haven't got one off this marker yet, so I'm hoping. I saved it towards the end here, hoping it'd be active, but we'll see. I'm gonna give it about 35 seconds if I don't get anything. Hope I can pull in at least one more to get me 7. In other words, I've played in this Raphael and has got as many as 5 off of one marker before. This depends on how active they're gonna, what kind of fish drop and stuff they're gonna give you. Obviously, that's dead. Let's see if I can yank in one more right here. Just give me one more for crying out loud. This spot doesn't seem active either. Come on. There's gotta be one active. I don't think I've ever tried it, man. And I'm not now. It's been bad enough for Fork. How you doing, buddy? I don't think I've ever tried it, man. They turned my squares on briefly for about 3.5 minutes, and then they just went dead. But I will continue to play in this one. This one's usually fun. Can be fun. So the popper's not working. Caught a couple on... What did I get this one? One popper, a crayfish, and the rest was cut bait. So we'll go back to cut bait. I feel like they nerfed me at 7, but I don't know if they're even going to give me my 7th one. Doesn't look like it. Pretty much at the mercy of this spot right here. Yep, 7 it is. The old 7 nerf. The old 7 nerf, huh? Sometimes they'll get me back to back. Anybody else gonna play in the huge eyed? Oh, come on, bro. You don't want to go torture yourself in the huge eyed, bro? Come on, it's a blast. Let's try to hit him with the crayfish. I barely have time to yank one in. I tried making a comeback Dutch, but my tiles are either on or they're off, man. Guy's trying, though. Guy's trying to fish through it. Oh, yeah, there is nutria. I know exactly what you're talking about. Sometimes they wreak havoc on golf courses. I had a buddy that had a course down there, man. And they actually get up on the golf course greens and stuff and tear them up. Fake bite. I wouldn't have got him in anyway. Damn it. Come on, bro. Like, I can't tell what that is. Fake bite. GG's, boys. I tried. If they wouldn't have nerfed me that first about 12 minutes, I might have been able to get double digits. Like I said, I get anywhere from 5 to 12 in this thing. It is what it is. I'm fine with it. I still had fun. I still had fun, fellas. But, again, the more and more you play in these things, the more little patterns you'll pick up on. So let me go ahead and get set up for the huge eye. Oh, hold on a second, Fork. Let me try it. Let me try it. I'll try something for you, Fork. Let me see. They get up on the greens and kind of dig around and stuff, man. Yep. They go after insects. So if you got insects, they'll go up there and kind of not as bad as a mole, but yeah, they will tear a golf course green up. They normally have to trap them or shoot them. Let me see. I'll try here for a second. I'll probably pick up bass as my guess, bro. I think I got 2 X Series mouse, so I can risk it. I'm not putting my trophy mouse out there, though. That or I'll probably get a pike over here. But I'll try it a couple casts and see. My guess is bass and something else is going to hit at it. I guess I could go tonight. Hold on a second. What the hell? I erased it. I caught one of those albino gar on the Halloween on something that was off, and I couldn't remember what the hell it was. I think that angler game's a lot of fun. Me personally. There's no competitions, but man, the map's beautiful. Once you get used to the fishing mechanics, it's pretty fun. I wish they would figure out, though, we've been trying to play together, and sometimes it shows your friends and stuff offline, and you can't join them. That part's annoying. Hopefully they get that figured out. Level 15, awesome, man. Dang, you've been grinding, Tony. But yeah, I'm excited. I just got that rod and reel from that Norway, so I'm excited to go fish with that at some point today. I was gonna put that together in like a 5 or 6 minute clip. Man, getting that rod and reel, whew, that was pretty tough, to be honest. Hold on, let's make sure these things are even biting. Let's make sure these things are even biting. Forgot to use my long. Forgot to use my bottom rod last time. That might have helped a little bit on that long spot there. But yeah, in real life, you would think Fork, the nutria swimming across the water, you would think that the gar and stuff would eat them. I don't know why they wouldn't. It would make more sense that a mouse would attract on here would attract an alligator gar more than it would a Chinook salmon. But it's odd that the Chinook salmon hit the mouse. I don't know if it's active. Hold on a second. That guy's using minnows because I can see him. Fork, are you going to play in the huge eyed, bro, or no? You're good at that one, man. Hold on. Let's see if this guy's active. Let me find an active spot. I ain't going to catch him. I'm just going to throw a mouse out there. Well, yeah, I thought the same thing, Fork. I thought it seemed a little unrealistic. Even though there's mice in Alaska, you wouldn't think a Chinook salmon would be feeding on a vampire mouse, bro. It seems more realistic that an alligator gar would hit it. I can try the vampire mouse too. Hold on. I'm just trying to see if I can get an active spot, and then I'll just pull it out. Okay, there's one out there. There's one out there right there. You just seen him hit. Let me pull it out of there and see if I can. Oh, he just does a custom comp thing? I would assume they're going to add some at some point. I'm not using the water vault because I can't get it back. Let me try the vampire. Oh, do I got the vampire mouse in there? No. What the hell? How does my vampire mouse get out of my... Oh, there it is. I was going to say. I don't leave home without this baby. Quit your spinning, bro. Hold on. That's what I hate about these things, especially if you got a leader on. If you got a leader on, these things swim like crazy. Quit spinning, bro. This one's just gonna sit and spin. Hold on a second. I'm not putting a trophy mouse out there, fellas. Let me try this one. See if it won't spin as bad. I never risk my trophy mouse. Was it for the mission, Tony, or did you just get him free fishing? I missed yesterday too and got a diamond cutthroat trout trying to do a mission, which was fun. Man, it was a heck of a fight too. Oh, you got it on the mission yet? I thought maybe you'd missed doing a different mission. That's when it's more of a surprise. Hey Tay, how you doing, man? I know there's a gar out here. Man, I'll be wanting bait though. It's just a pike. Doing good, buddy. I got a couple comps I'm gonna do in a second. We were testing out to see if we could get a vampire mouse to, or trying to see if we can get a mouse to hit a gar, but I'm trying to find another active spot. I don't think they're going to, which makes no sense. Alright, fellas. I think I'm all guard out anyway. Let me get set up for that eye thing. I don't think they'll hit it fork, but you could practice it more, but I just doesn't seem like they're going to, man. Alright, man. Oh, yeah, we got 5 minutes. Got 5 minutes. Let me go get set up for that real quick. Alright, we don't, hold on, make sure I don't lose my popper out of here. I got room? Yes, I do. What's up with stick drift for days, fellas? Alright, here we go. What? Just in case I make a clip adjustment, let's make sure I got extra line with me, or extra liters, fellas. Hold on 1 second. I got 2 extra ones. I haven't played this one in a while. Well, there we go. Alright, what do I got on there? And hook 1. Alright, Tony, thanks for stopping by, buddy. I'm debating on... Should I bring a cage feeder? One. What's up, Ferno? How can you level more? What level are you at now, man? Look around on my playlist. Depends on what level you're at. I got some guides and rotations and some basic tips on leveling to help you out. I'm more oriented towards comps and that sort of thing, but you're at 16. I would probably stick it out at Emerald Lake. Look at my playlist and my Emerald Lake Emerald Lake thing, if you're not already there, I would farm those walleye, as boring as it may get. Farm those walleye until you can get a gear and set up, and then go to Florida and fish for the bass. I also got a little Everglades brief little guide up that'll kind of give you little tips and tricks. But short answer is it's not going to be easy, man. It's going to be a grind no matter what you do, and unfortunately, we've all experienced it. It's Fishing Planet itself's a great game. It's just a heck of a grind, man. In other words, nothing's going to come easy. Good run, Tom. Jura got up there with one more than me, but yeah, a little bit of a slow run. Poor Strangler was right there with me as well. Yep, we just got the slow bite rate, boys. One of these days we'll come in there and get back in the double digits. Still had fun in it, though. All right, let's hope this eye thing goes better. I don't know, Ferno. I never really paid attention, man. I don't really know. I don't really pay too much attention to that sort of thing. That'd probably be a better question for probably Super Dave or one of the other or D's Universe maybe. I don't really keep track of my stats, man. And I have not been to Actuba for a while. Let's see here. Hold on, boys. I'm going to put on a smaller net. Maybe a smaller net will bring me luck. I just started my channel myself in February, Ferno. As much as I like to help you, you're probably asking the wrong guy for advice, man. I'm sure there's videos and stuff you could get help with on that. In other words, I don't know what an average should be when you're first starting out, man. I don't think I'll catch more than 200 pounds of hide, boys, so I'll put that small net on. Put the small net on and we'll see what happens here. Good luck to anybody playing in this. Hopefully we have something that resembles a good bite rate. Best advice I could give you probably, Ferno, is just keep grinding, man. Pick a game that people like, or pick a game that you're good at that you can help people with. I think is the most important. And overall, you kind of want to figure out what you're wanting to do with your channel itself. Are you trying to help people? Are you just trying to entertain people? Or are you trying to do both? What are you trying to do? You know, you kind of need a mission statement, so to speak, on what you're going for. That would probably be my best advice. Well, that and Ferno, do not get in trouble at school. I am a dad, so I know what that's like. My kids are all older now, but thankfully they didn't get in too much trouble with their cell phones and all that technology you youngsters have nowadays. But yeah, listen to your teacher, bro. Alright, fellas, let's see if we can get a bite over here. Come on now, dial us up a good run. Boys, I could get anywhere from 12 pounds to 30 pounds in this thing. I have no idea. Hopefully it's not one of those crappy 5-pound runs. Oh, and Johnny's in here. Where the hell's John at? No, I don't know what to say. I've been having a lot of people do that to me lately. I generally started my channel to help out people on my friends list, and the next thing you know, I'm helping out a lot of people. And then when I started diving into these competitions, I realized what big of a skill gap or experience gap there was, and I was really good at the game in general. But once I started getting into comps and started figuring some of the stuff out, but the more and more I play them, the more I've kind of figured out a lot of it's just, not that there's not skill to it. I mean, there's a lot of skill to it, knowing a rotation, hook size, bait parameters, that sort of thing, but the more and more I play them, the more I noticed, sometimes you just can't beat luck. You're going to have good times on the comps here, and then you're just going to have really bad times. You just got to roll with the punches, in other words, it feels like. I'm trying for the life of me to remember. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to one-click this down. Let me two-click it to be safe, just in case I get something decent. Yeah, I can one-click it. Good luck, Berg. Berg's the slayer at this one. My buddy Bergie here. I think this is just a trophy, but I'll take it. We will take it because we will be on the board, fellas. It's a big trophy. I hope they keep handing out them big trophies. That'd be great. All right, boys, you know what to do. We got to try to see if we can get a uni or another trophy out of here. We'll take it. I think it's a common, but points is points, as long as it's not a chub. Don't be a chub. It's not a chub. Well, Richard, I didn't know there's two spots over here. I definitely believe you. Unfortunately, I don't think I can mess around right now, close to the bank. Yeah, I can't experiment with it right now. This one tortures me as it is, Richard. You might have to help me sometime if I'm over here dinking around. Just keep a mental note of it. I'm trying to hope I can get it. I know I can get trophy respawns in this thing, but man, what I've noticed, if you can't get 2 or 3 uniques in this, you're pretty much toast. But yeah, since I'm getting a bite rate, Richard, I don't want to do anything silly. You know how this thing can go. This and the big bowfin hunting has probably been 2 of my biggest rants on my comp play-alongs when I first started my channel, man. Because I know how to do this one, and that's when I first started realizing you either get dead laked or you get good luck, whether your game's broke or whatever it is. I don't know. I still haven't figured it out. But since I'm getting a decent bite rate, I better somewhat pay attention to what I'm doing here. But it's the same thing too, Richard, when you're getting a good bite rate. Like, how long do you stick out and try to get the uni? Oh, how many of the comps are like that? Yeah, I appreciate it. I don't think I've ever tried casting to the left. You're like talking to the wall or to the grass line over here to the left. I'll have to try to find another marker. But I'm sitting here thinking, after you watched me do that the other day in the big headhunters, yep, I know. Because sometimes I feel like, I know you've done it too, Richard. Like you rotate too early, and you're like, man, all I'm doing is harvesting trophies and commons, and you need the unique, but you can't wait there forever. But I'm wondering on this, Richard, if a guy couldn't go out and do the same thing like I did on the flounder, do the same thing like I was doing on the big headhunters the other day, just mark a spot, and it's a certain distance out or something like that, man, and just square it out. I just haven't had time to mess with it. But yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to rotate out, which I hate to do. I'll try another bait here in a second. Hold on, let me try another bait. Let me see if I got a bite here. Cause you ain't gonna get in that 25 to 35 range. Well, I figured out, I can't remember, I was practicing with, I can't remember, Beavers and somebody else, I want to say. I figured out it works the same on the pike for that, whatever that pike comp is here. No, I ain't got the sauger and I ain't got the sunfish. I got both of them to go for, but I want to try out that new rod when I go back over there. Yeah, Party of Five. I couldn't remember the name of it, man. Not one of my favorite comps, but I'll play in it the next time. But yeah, I literally just found a new mark the last time I just practiced in it for a little bit on stream. I just started at the bottom, cast it straight out, and just got one. Okay, well that's probably a chub. One of you got the sunfish. I'm working on both. Oh, Twitching, did you get the sauger, bro? That sauger's been giving me fits, man. Alright, boys, I'm gonna give just another minute or two here. If this unique don't come out, I'm gonna have to bail, but I'm gonna try a different bait here. Maybe they want something else, but they're hitting that dragonfly good. And I don't know what's up with that sunfish. The sunfish is annoying me a little more than the sauger is. I thought for sure because I was getting those silvers on that 8 jig head. Oh, you didn't get the sauger either. A lot of us are hung up on the same thing. I don't know if it's... I can't tell if the mission itself is just glitched out for people or there's literally a smallest of smalls window. In other words, there's a tiny, tiny frame of time where you just got to catch it. And maybe it's like out of peak. Like maybe the sunfish is at night and the sauger's at day. I don't know. I've thought about doing that. Just going over there in the middle of the night trying to get the sunfish, even though it's a sun lover. Going in the middle of the day and trying to get the sauger, even though it's a night owl, if you know what I mean. Is it one of those weird things? Because I found it odd the other day, and Richard will remember this. I was trying to catch that silver ranked, what is it, the shovel nosed sturgeon, and I ended up getting Richard would help me. I changed my baits, but I was having the worst time trying to get that thing at night. I was supposed to be a night owl. I log on, turn my stream on. Richard pops in, one of the first guys to pop in, and I caught that sturgeon in the day. So maybe it's one of those things. I was thinking that last night after I logged out, and it's like, man, why is that thing giving everybody such problems? All right, boys. Apparently it's not the bait. But if you remember, Richard, I caught that in the day, so you know what I mean? So maybe next time when you guys are dinking around going for that, or you're frustrated, maybe try doing it out of peak and get back to me if something, you know what I mean? Maybe it's glitched out and that's why it's glitched out or something for just certain people. That's the only thing I can think of because it's just odd. It's either glitched out or they're punishing you and trying to make you think and to do something different. So I don't know. But that's what I thought about trying. This spot really hasn't been that good to me the last few times. Bally's getting trophies. We're all getting trophies. Man, part of me wanted to stick the dragonflies over here, but I always get the freaking chub over here, man. The chub tear me up over here. Is this a bite or am I snagged? That's a little one swimming off, isn't it? There goes Berg. I knew you couldn't keep him down forever. Don't be a chub, bro. Please don't be a chub. I'll take whatever pounds I can get. Just don't be a chub. That's a chub. What? I just knew. I just knew. Oh, man. Beavers was telling me 105. Let me try this over here. I think Beavers was saying he did 105 over here. Beavers had a really good run on this not too long ago, too. I'll give it a minute or two, fellas. I got a couple other spots that I like. Gotta have those uniques, though, or you're gonna fall behind, man. I'm probably only gonna get a trophy over here. Getting a good nibble. Let's see if it's an eye or not. The silvers I was getting on an 8, Richard, and I was tearing them up there for a while. I was getting them on an 8 with the tube, that little silver tube, but the on the tube. But then, oh, hold on, fellas. I did get him. Hold on, I'm gonna refine that mark. Thank you, Beavers. My boy Beavers. I'm glad I remembered that. Boys, see, sometimes you guys think I'm being stubborn, I don't listen. But, actually I do. Oh, I reeled it in, though. That sucks. Okay, I just gotta remember 105. Wait, what? Gotta remember to reel that back to 105. Note for myself. Hold on, Richard. Let me see what you said, buddy. Yeah, what I was gonna say too, Richard, is I went up there. It might be you have to just be repetitive on your casting or something too, but I did go up there and what the hell was I gonna say? Oh, I went up there thinking, because I'm just sitting there harvesting the silver sunfish. So I went up there. You might bring a 7 as well. You know what I'm saying? It'd probably be grueling, but I didn't have too much time to work with it. But if you start going on a silver run, maybe try bumping up to a 7. But the 8s are solid on the silvers. So I don't know if you just got to catch so many and then eventually it hits an 8, or do you need to upsize to a 7? So you might keep that in mind. At least that's what was going to be my strat. Well, that was the smallest unique eye a guy could get, though. I ain't gonna lie. 3.5 pounder. But what I was thinking, as soon as you get a silver one or two, upgrade and just see if that changes anything. Oh, great. Now it's going to start raining. Now it's going to get really crappy. Or not. Another trophy, we'll take it. We'll see if that uni comes in behind it, though. wish that unique I caught was a 5-pounder. They gave me a puny uni, boys. A puny uni. I literally think that 1 3-pound trophy I caught is almost as big as my unique. Oh, they downsized me, boys. And now I'm gonna sit over here just waiting away. Come on, unique. Come in here, bro. What do you think, fellas? Gonna get a bite? Got a nibble. I think he ran off, though. Come back, bro. Think they want the dragonfly? Beetle larva? Stick it out with the Schaefer. Inquiring minds want to know. Put the cage feeder on, put a mix together. Alright, fellas. Apparently they're not wanting the Schaefer anymore. Should a guy throw a mix together and try a cage feeder to see if I don't break my rod? I did bring a spare one, boys. You guys know how I break feeder rods. Let me try it. I don't either, and I talked to Big Legit about it. My best runs have came with just fishing all natural, but I did bring this damn thing, so I might as well try it. I don't know if my mix is going to be good, but I'll just throw something together and try to figure it out here. Let me see. What could I'll get rid of my chum. They are a predator carp, so we know we're going to want carp rival in there. So let's do that. They seem more like a whitefish than a... Let's throw a little bit of this in here. A Prussian carp, probably dumb as it sounds. They like bloodworms. Best advice I can give you, though, if you're trying to get a unique one, you're going to have to learn how to spot it. It'll just expedite the process or speed it up so much quicker if you do that, man. Hold on, let me see what this temperature is. Is this cold? Oh, that's not really cold. I'm gonna do white. Oh, man. I'm gonna do Big Riverine. Not a bunch, though. Man, I am about out of... I gotta restock, boys. I don't even have enough to... CSL, of course. Do some Octo. It's not really... Yeah, let's do this, just in case I mess something up. Alright, fellas, that's what I'm throwing together. Who knows if it's gonna... Hold on, I might be able to add a... Might have made room for more. Let's see if I can go 3. Yes, I can. But yeah, all your smalls, Nedla, If you can look around on my playlist on spotting tips and stuff, most of even any of those mixes should work for you. Spot the spot. That's if you got the cash for it, man. It just seems to help to get all those small uniques as well. If not, you're gonna be waiting a hot minute. Alright, boys, I don't even know if this is gonna do anything. Let's hope I don't break my rod. I doubt this even does anything, but we'll see. If not, I'll rotate out and throw out. And if I don't get a bite at my other spot, then obviously my mix is not good. But since they're predator carp, I did make it carp friendly. But anyway, Richard, Big Legit had said he uses the cage feeders. He said the same thing. He don't know why you would spot for him. And I know Fork had a couple good runs in this, and he was using a cage feeder. Well, it's looking like Enderlex is going to run away with this one, fellas. We had a nibble. That don't mean anything, though. I think it was just a hit and run. The Chop Slayer. John's getting the blocker around. Poor John. He's over there slaying the chub. Okay, this spot either sucks, or is it my mix, or is it the weather? I'm going to try to bring it into 105 again to see. Is it a distance thing? Should a guy downgraded to a 2? You can't get the uniques on the 2, though. I figured that part out. You're better off with the 1 to get the bigger ones, but they're going to sit and swim off on you, too. Yep, see that's smaller fish swimming off when I get that little blue down there. Come on, bro. I'm gonna have to go back to Dragonfly? Like, how long do you wait this spot out? Alright, let me try Dragonflies. Perk. Oh. Try again, fellas. I'll give it 2.5, 3 minutes there, and I'm gonna bail. Only got a unique from one spot. There you go, Johnny. Thinking that's the spot, fellas. Tried 3 different baits, caught the trophy, and then nothing. Take it to 105, leave it for about a minute. If I don't get anything, rotate out. Bergie's trying to make a comeback. I don't know, fellas. Take it down to 19 flat, and I'm done over here. Just really wish I could have got another fish from over here. There we go. Don't be a chub. Don't be a chub. It's at least a trophy. Don't know if it's not a chub or not, though. It's acting suspicious. Jumping out of the water a lot, but I do that as well, so keep your fingers crossed, boys. We got a coin flip. This could be a nice, unique eyed, or it could be just a big fat chub. Currently on record pace in Mighty 3, 10 minutes left. I have 5 unis. Shame all one is under 20. Now wait a second. You've got 4 out of your 5s over 20? Are you having one of those magical runs on me, Robert? Oh, that's an Ide, boys. That is an Ide. The marches of Ide have come. There we go, boys. That was my special chum mix, boys. Don't be stream sniping my chum mix there. I'm pretty sure that did it. There's the chum mix together, guys. Guaranteed uniques. 8 ounces of big riverine, 10 ounces of grand fish, carp rival. There it is, boys. You've seen it here first. I'm kidding, fellas. I have no idea if it helped me or not. Oh, you caught 5 in 10 minutes, but only one of them over 20. You had me going there for a second, Robert. I'm like, I thought you were getting super RNG, bro. I was gonna cheer you on for sure. I had one of those super RNG runs not too long ago on that thing. And then I had the opposite of super RNG last time I played it. That's the way it goes. Did I get that last one? I did get that last one at 105. Let's see if it's a... No, I'll give it a second. Let's just see what happens here. No, let's see if it's a thing. Let's see if it is a thing. Alright, we'll stay at 105 here. Alright, boys. We're pot committed here for a second. Good 5, 6, 7 minutes. See what happens. See if it activates or not, fellas. That's all a guy can do. Sorry, fellas. I'm bad at not looking at the game chat. Okay, we're dead as a doornail over here, fellas. We know it's not the mix because we just got a 4.7 pounder on it. And a Munger is back in the chat. How's your day going, bro? Okay, I'm experiencing a... Where's the bite at, fellas? Not even a nibble. Does the guy go back? Does he change bait? Does he make moves? Alright, well you're slaying some gar too. That's usually how my my Mighty 3 usually goes, man. But that one's usually fun. Even if I get tortured in it. It's just the comps where you sit there in the bait comps and you just don't get a bite. At least if I cast in a lure and I'm missing and catching fish, it's usually more enjoyable. But some of these cold spots and periods you go through in this one and the big bowfin hunting and some of the other ones can drive you crazy. Do I dare mention the scores from the bottom? That one can be hit or miss too. But yet I keep coming back for more. I think I'm slowly going to just wither away to nothing over here, fellas. I'll give it a minute or so. This spot has to activate at some point. Makes no sense to go back to that first spot. I didn't get a unique from the first spot. I got a unique from spot 2 and 3. I've yet to catch an eyed here. So it has to activate at some point, right? So we'll give another minute and a half, 2 minutes. If I don't get a bite on this bark beetle larva, I guess we'll try the Schaefer. We will try the Schaefer, fellas. I don't want to downsize hooks. If I could get one more fish, I might downsize and go for trophies, but I'd like to get one more unique, man. I don't know if it's going to happen, though. I'm not even getting a sniff over here. All three of those comps again hate you. Yeah, was it the eel? Oh, the one I can't stand anymore that I almost never play in, Robert, is the, what's that damn one where you're going for the Xander? Xander Zeke, whatever that is. That Xander Zeke difference, I cannot stand that one anymore. The eel one's grown on me a little bit. If you've been casting a lure on here all day and you want to just sit there with the feeder rod and catch 2 or 3 eel in 45 minutes or however long that thing is, it's not too bad. But the Xander Zeke, I cannot stand that one anymore. Drives me crazy. Okay, well, we got a nibble. Does that mean he's never going to come back, or just a fake bite? Don't know. Definitely running out of time, though, fellas. Bergie's got a chance if he can close this out here. Bergie needs about 2, 3 more eyed. You're going for gold and diamond pike. A monger. I did go to Norway and do the... I was going to put an extremely short 3 to 5 minute clip together just to the basics for those guys that haven't went and got that rod yet. But I haven't got to use it other than just to catch the one fish to go on to the next thing. But yeah, I did that. In other words, a monger, I do got the Norway rod now. So I'm excited to use it and try it out. This is... Come on, bro. Two hit and runs. Like, what do? You gotta stay there, right? Come on, little fishy. Spawn on in here. Damn, fellas. I'm gonna be stuck here till the end, ain't I? I mean, I could go to that other place and come back and walk down, I guess. Since I didn't get the unique up there. Just to see if it's active. You guys think I should do that? Come back here last 6 minutes. Just not getting a bite. Trying to speed rail into something. So I know I got that trophy fairly quick. I might have to do that, fellas. I'm just not getting a bite over here. I'm gonna try it, fellas. I think that's the only thing I can do. Save myself 5 minutes to get back over here. Mason is back. What's up, Mason? Over here torturing myself in another fishing planet competition, buddy. Not yet, man. Not yet. I'm probably just gonna fish with it for a little bit. Pike, top right corner, 1020. Hope I can get at least a trophy here. Now, I never did get the unique, so we'll give this about 4 minutes, and then I'll go back to the other spot. Maybe it activates towards the end. Let's hope. CD Drive is on a roll there. Starting to think they're just not going to give me anything here at the end. Very distinct possibility, fellas. Like I said, I could get anywhere from 12 to 30. If I could get one more, I could at least get 20-ish. Getting swim offs. Come on, bro. Thinking I should probably downsize hooks and just go for points. Because I am not getting a bite at all. I thought for sure I could get a trophy back over here. I get it, Berg. Bergie says his run's dead, nothing he could do. That's part of it, guys. It just the more and more I play them, and I'm not even complaining. It's just a computer donut luck. Once you learn a rotation and that sort of thing, you're just gonna experience it. Just gotta keep hoping. One of these times you come in here, you get those magic 30 to 36 pound runs, man. There you go, Johnny. Yeah, it is for sure. Well, you guys can see I've even downsized hooks. And I know I could have got respawn trophies here, but I'm just not getting a bite. That's alright. I've had worse runs in this, fellas, and you've witnessed it, and I've had a heck of a lot better runs as well. Gotta take the go with the bad. Go with the bad and keep your chin up. But yeah, my tiles are just all off. I can try to go. Yeah, this is dead over here. Dead as a doornail. Dead. Oh, hold on. Oh, now I got a freaking bite. Of course I did. Just enough to make me want to keep here. The max one on Munger. I got pretty much all the max fish on the game. 451. They don't get bigger than 451, man. This should just be a trophy because you can't even get a. This might just be a common. Yeah. Okay, now do I walk to the other spot? Alex, are you coming? Are you on PC? I'm on PlayStation, bro. If you've had that update, just simply whatever your max setup is, one click them down. I'm on PS5, so I haven't got to play around with that yet, man. But I can tell you, oh man, what a doofus. I can't believe I did that a second ago, fellas. That explains a lot of my issue. Oh, you don't want to know, boys. Yeah, I don't know what they're going for. A lot of people have been arguing that same thing. I guess the developers kind of felt it was unrealistic that you can max drag, so they've changed it. I think just to adapt to it, your same setups will work. You just have to one click them down. I haven't got to play on it yet, Alex, so I can't speak firsthand. But basically, you're just gonna have to one click. All your gear and stuff will still work. It's just, in other words, your fight time's definitely gonna be increased since you can't max drag. It is a bummer, but it is what it is. All you can do is try to survive and adapt, man. Yeah, I know what you're saying. They're saying it's not realistic, but yeah, you should be able to get your drag up there if you got your stuff balanced where it's going to take line without snapping the line. But yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, they're saying it wasn't meant to be a thing on the game, but I know what Alex is saying too, Richard, though. I do it on my little 12-pound Abu Garcia, and I even put 14-pound on it. I don't max it completely. I just pull on it when I'm setting it on. I just pull it with really strong on my thing, but it usually won't snap on me. But yeah. It doesn't look like they're gonna give me a bite here either at the end, fellas. Maybe. Oh, they did give me a bite. That's probably a chub or extremely small-eyed, but I'll take it. As long as it's not a chub, fellas. Anything but a chub. There we go. Good job, John. I seen you fish through it. Well, yeah, but I don't know. Back in the day when I first started fishing, Richard, for bass, I was probably like 9, and I had the old little Zepco feather touches. I don't know if you remember them, or I know you're in South Africa, but in the States we got Zepco. I don't know if you've heard of Zepco, but I had one of those little feather touch reels, and I'd turn the drag all the way up on it, and I got snapped off on a bass, and my dad had explained it to me. Try to pull it into a bite, boys. Obviously, I only have 45 seconds here, so definitely one hell of a buzzer beater. Any idle do at this point. I don't think they're going to give me one, fellas. And Bergie got him one there at the last minute. Strangler must be watching the stream because I'd never seen him playing this one, Strangler. Strangler, are you stream sniping me, bro? Strangler, I've never seen Strangler play this one. I'm glad I'm helping a lot of players out, boys. That's all I can say. G's, fellas. You know how it goes, Berg. You know how it goes. What were you in, 6, Bergie? Yeah. You got 11. Well, I normally don't use mix, Bally. I was joking earlier when I said, "Are people stream sniping me on my my mix?" I did get a unique on a mix, but I don't know, fellas. You know as well as I do. It's just RNG distributed out. In other words, Berkey, just take it on the chin, bro. I'm just happy I didn't get a weird. I'm happy I didn't get one of those weird 9 or 10 pound runs in this thing. That'll usually piss you off. But also on a positive note, I think since I started my channel, a lot of people's watch this stuff. I'm glad that people that probably didn't participate in some of these definitely have got at least a base strategy in a lot of these to do well. But yeah, let me see how much time do we got here before this. I don't know if I want to play in this one. This one's wolf. I'm definitely playing in this one, fellas. Definitely will play with that one. I might play in both of those, and I'll just time it. I think what I'm going to do, fellas, is I'm going to give me about 15-20 minutes. I'm going to put a clip together for anybody that's trying to unlock that Norway rod. I'm going to try to make a clip that's 4.5, 5 minutes or less. Just giving the basic marks and stuff, where to get all that stuff, and where you drive to save some people time. 3 good ones tomorrow night, bro. John, I don't know how much I'll be on tomorrow night. I actually my grandson was just born, so I gotta fly 2 or 3 states over Thursday morning. So if I'm on tomorrow, it'll be a really limited amount of time. I'm going out of town and I won't be streaming for 3 or 4 days. Going out of town Thursday morning, and I get back Sunday afternoon. So I'm not 100% sure yet how much I'll be on tomorrow, John. Yep. I finally got something to show for some of my gray hair now, John. I'm a young grandpa. I'm only in my mid-40s, but yeah, my 25-year-old son. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. Yep. Little 6.7 pound guy. He's healthy too, so that's a good thing. But yeah, I finally got something to show for all my gray hair, fellas. I'll be the young hip grandpa though. I'm not over the hill yet, boys. But yeah, I'm proud of that little guy already. I haven't even got to meet him yet, but I'm excited about it. Me and the wife both. So, yep. But I think what I'm going to do, fellas, I got that little clip I want to put together, and then I'll come back and grind these two out. Let's see what the, red and shiny. But, yeah, let me take a quick break. I'm going to put a clip together for the angler. Anybody trying to get that Norway thing, something that's a lot faster instead of separating 3 or 4 or 5 videos out to do all 3 of those things. I'm going to stick to the basics and just kind of show you the routine I did to get it. Because it took me about an hour and a half to get that rod, man. The rod, the reel, and the lure. Holy cow. Yep. But I'll put that clip together for anybody taking up the angler, and then I'll come back, and then I'll start a live stream on the angler. I want to test that rod out myself, but I will be back for the trout hunter and this later on this fishing plan. So I'm going to hop back and forth between games. I'm going to put that clip together real quick for anybody that, like Jordan and all those guys that are taking up the game. It might help those guys out or help somebody at some point if I narrow narrow the video down a little bit. So I'm going to put that clip together. I already got the footage for it. But I'll see you guys probably here anywhere from 20 to 35 minutes. Depends on how quick I can put this clip together. And then I'll go over to the angler, anybody else that's wanting to fish. Yep. Yep. Thanks for stopping in, Mark. Sorry I didn't see your name in time there, buddy. But yeah, I'll come back on the angler, and then I'll come back later tonight and play I'm going to go ahead and skip it to hit the line jack. That's such a long 1 hour and 15 minutes too. But that one's fun. So anybody that's on here right now, that's a pretty fun comp to play in. So, but I got some other things I want to do, and I want to mess around on the angler a little bit as well. But then I'll come back here. So we'll see you guys here in about, I don't know, 20, 35 minutes, somewhere in there. Take care, guys.